when we get moving again, how can we avoid the Forged?
We'll have to head east. Hopefully we're far enough north to avoid the Awakened.
But at least the Forged left us alive. Are you sure risking a run-in with the Awakened is better?
I honestly don't know. But if nothing else, Augury Rock should
I'm
offer
searching
better
for a
cover than
lost
open
city
desert.
called Kesho.
Besides, we'll
What do you
have to
know
head
about
through
it?
Destiny's
Kesho.
Gorge anyway to get to Amnon.
Where have I heard that name before?
Whatever happened to that adventurer we ran into last year? Wasn't he looking for some kind of lost city?
Oh, that's right. That was the fellow. He swore up and down he'd found a legendary lost city. And he asked us to join his search for a cut of the treasure.
What happened to him? Where did he go?
See the fissure to the north? He ventured into the caves beneath it, and that was the last we saw of him.
Did anyone go with him?
With so many branded in the area, we know better than that.
Shame the adventurer didn't.
Sick of boss. Outsider no make script go see boss. Outsider tough, maybe so, but no make script move.
Timey, this is the commander.
There you are! I was worried you forgot about me. So, how'd it go with the gods? Did Ritlock behave?
Mostly. And it was God, singular. Cormyr was the only divine being we found. And now she's gone too. On her way out, she pretty much told us we're on our own against Balthazar.
Ouch. How did Kaz take that?
Better than you'd expect. Cormyr told us we had to find answers on our own. So that's what we're going to do. We've split up to search the desert for something, anything that can help us against Balthazar.
That doesn't spell plan to me. That's just the letter P, scrawled on a rock, in pink chalk.
Maybe I should ask a genius to come up with something better. Oh, wait, I just did. Your thoughts, genius?
Well, give me a minute. You can't rush inspiration, you know.
Oh, I know. How's Aurene?
According to Kate, restless. Maureen keeps trying to fly. Takeoff and landing are still a challenge, but... Well, she's actually getting pretty good at it. You know, in short bursts, around the interior of the egg chamber. But it's not fun playtime flight. From what Kate says, it's more spark fly trying to break out of a killing jar flight.
Well, keep her calm. And don't let her go exploring by herself. The last thing we need is to lose track of her.
Noted. I'll pass that along to Kate, too. We'll do our best.
And don't antagonize Kate.
Say again? Breaking up. No promises. Define antagonize. Ding! Time's up.
Commander calling Timey. Come in, Timey.
You must love the sound of my voice. Not that I blame you. So, how'd it go with the gods? Did Ritlock behave?
Mostly. And it was God, singular. Cormir was the only divine being we found. And now she's gone too. On her way out, she pretty much told us we're on our own against Balthazar.
Ouch. How did Kaz take that?
Better than you'd expect. Cormir told us we had to find answers on our own. So that's what we're going to do. We've split up to search the desert for something, anything that can help us against Balthazar.
That doesn't spell plan to me. That's just the letter P, scrawled on a rock, in pink chalk.
Maybe I should ask a genius to come up with something better. Oh, wait, I just did. Your thoughts,
Truth
genius?
and knowledge are two different things.
Well, give me a minute. You can't rush inspiration, you know.
Oh, I know. How's Aureen?
According to Kate, restless. Marine keeps trying to fly. Take off and landing are still a
Knowledge is the
challenge,
greatest
but
treasure.
well, she's actually getting pretty good at it. You know, in short bursts around the interior of the egg chamber. But it's not fun playtime flight. From what Kate says, it's more Sparkfly trying to break out of a killing jar flight.
Well, keep her calm. And don't let her go exploring by herself. The last thing we need is to lose track of her.
Noted. I'll pass that along to Kate, too. We'll do our best.
And don't antagonize Kate.
Say again? Breaking up. No promises. Define
History never
antagonize.
Historians,
Ding!
however.
Time's up.
Truth and knowledge are two different things.
forgotten statues. And they seem to be guarding that pit. Could the...
Urge to kill rising. Hello?
Hello? Commander, are you talking to me? Your signal's really strong. How'd you do that?
I jumped into a deep pit.
Good job! Wherever you are must be on a ley line nexus.
Listen, I found something. A lost city called Kesho. It's buried, so I could use your help finding my way around.
Buried city? Really? Oh, crud, I wish I was there. Describe what you see. Everything, in detail.
There's sand drifts and debris everywhere. Something about this Exalted. It's moving, so it's alive, but it's not responding to my presence.
Wait, not responding? Poke it with something. No, wait. Don't. That's poor research etiquette. Well, maybe just a light poke? Ugh! I want to be there!
I know the Exalted in Tarir use these pedestals to sleep and recharge. But this is different. This is more like living death. And they have this red glow.
They're glowy red Exalted? Ugh! I want you to poke it so bad!
I'm not These pedestals are dark. No lights, no sound, nothing.
Maybe the power's shut off. Look for a way to turn it back on.
Found a glowing crystal. And a dead body.
Pick it up! The crystal, not the body. If it's glowing, it may be a power source. There should be a control panel nearby.
Okay, the power's on.
What was that noise?
A door just opened. There's another Exalted inside. Not red like the others.
No! Did Balthazar send you? A Joko? I will defend this sacred ground with my life!
Wait, I'm a friend.
We don't like Balthazar either. The commander's on a mission to stop him. Bast is the only clue we've got.
What have you done? The pedestals are reviving the Forged!
The glowy red ones are forged? Good thing you didn't poke them.
You claim to owe Balthazar no allegiance. Prove yourself. Destroy his creations.
Eat my dust!
Balthazar's the reason I'm here. He's working to kill Kraukatoric, and we're trying to stop him.
I wish you'd come sooner. Balthazar was here recently with that wretched lich Joko.
Apparently, I'm the chosen champion and protector of Glint's second scion, Aurene.
If you've been entrusted with the role of the Scion's protector, then it would be my honor to assist you. I am Sadizi. Welcome to Kesho. What you see is what's left of the Forgotten's first attempt to pacify the Elder Dragons. It failed. This site was abandoned, but a few of us remained as its caretakers.
Why were Balthazar and Joko here?
They came seeking the forgotten magics that imbue battle armor with living spirits, the same that created the Exalted. They quickly discovered they could use those magics to create these abominations. The horrors they call Forged. The Red Exalted you fought were the results of their early experiments on us, left behind as mindless sentries. In the chaos, I sealed myself in that chamber to avoid the fate of the others.
That was smart. Now you can help us make sure Balthazar doesn't succeed.
Balthazar thought he destroyed the information you seek, but the sentries he left behind were actually protecting it.
What do you mean?
The pedestals!
Your invisible friend is correct. I can reveal the secrets contained in any pedestal you choose.
Glint was the key. She was perfect for our purposes. A scion of an elder dragon, and a crystal dragon herself, with a mind of her own. We did our work well. The Glint actively rejected Kraukatoric, and she brought forth more scions to join our cause.
That was Jasso Escher, one of the Legacy's main architects. Sadly, he was lost in the attempt to convert Kraukatoric.
Wait, convert Kraukatoric?
Yes. The Forgotten dared to try. But the hunger of Elder Dragons is too strong. It proved a tragic failure. More of your questions can be answered by consulting the other pedestals.
The most important lesson an Exalted must learn is Though elder dragons are unimaginably powerful, they can be killed. Each has a distinct flaw. Mordramoth, for example, dominates thought. But its most powerful asset, its mind, is also its greatest liability. Kralkatoric's unique strength, its power to crystallize objects, is also its singular weakness. Its creations share a fundamental resonance that connects them back to the crystal dragon and makes them vulnerable to each other.
A fundamental resonance that makes them vulnerable. Whoa, so that's why Balthazar was after Vlast. He needed a scion of Glint to kill Kralkatoric. But Vlast's gone now, so that means... Wait, there's one thing I don't understand. If Glint and the Forgotten knew what killing an Elder Dragon would do to Tyria, why would they rear Vlast and Aurene?
The answer is locked behind that door. If you're done with the pedestals, we can proceed.
Kesho is supposed to be my home, but it's more of a cage or a tomb. I prefer the open sky. I feel trapped here. This place reminds me that I cannot act, no matter how eager I am. Not until the full legacy is ready.
That's Vlast.
We encouraged him to record his thoughts for reference and posterity. He didn't contribute often, and was never glad to do it.
I believe it. He sounds super frustrated and restless. Like a genius progeny suffering through Intro to Golomancy.
Can't stand it any longer. The constant talk of duty and destiny, the force of reverence. It disgusts me, enrages me. My exalted attendants are durable, but still mortal, insignificant. They quake with fear at the slightest angry hiss. I have a job to do, and the power to do it. They can't help me. Why do they pretend they can?
Sadly, Vlast matured in isolation. We didn't know how to socialize him properly until it was too late. By the time we realized Vlast needed to bond with mortal races as Glint had, he no longer could, nor cared to.
Sadizi and the others tell me I must wait. That before the real work begins, the whole legacy must ripen and mature. I am ready now. Kralkatoric continues to grow in power, and my mother's death stands unavenged. But I am my mother's son. I will wait. I will serve the glorious purpose she and the Forgotten set for me. Although the snakes and their golden servants speak as though it is their purpose, and Glint merely meant it her name. So in her name, I will act. Until the full legacy is ready, I will contain Grokatork and cull its branded horde. Intruder!
I'm the on my mark! Shake it off! On my mark! Almost there!
Isn't responding.
What's this?
It must have been damaged during Joko and Balthazar's attack.
You're in luck because the commander is good at smashing things.
Please, step inside.
Time to blaze a trail.
Dragon cycle is one of feast and famine. Ravenous they rise, sating they sleep. Glint and the Forgotten set out to break this cycle of extremes and to restore true balance. But when two Elder Dragons were unexpectedly eliminated from the cycle at one time, we believe it created a void. That caused the system to break down and the collapse to begin. The hope was that Glint's legacy would stabilize the cycle. We theorize these vacancies must be filled with entities that circulate and share magic rather than hoard it. The balance of magic truly becomes stable. Only then will Glint's legacy achieve its ultimate purpose.
The Scions of Glint are more important than we thought. Balthazar only sees them as a means to gaining power. But they could be instrumental in restoring the natural balance.
If you are, in fact, the true protector of Glint's legacy, then it's up to you to stop Balthazar from taking her. But know that he will let nothing deter him from his goal of killing the Crystal Dragon.
Timey, get a message to Ritlock, Canuck, and Casimir. There's a spire south of the skimmer camp, tall enough for Keel's airship to moor. Tell them to meet me there.
Commander, you must leave, now. I can feel the Forged approaching. If you are able to find Kesho, then I failed to adequately conceal the entrance. I must close the entrance forever. This portal will allow you to return safely to the surface.
But what about you?
I will keep my pledge to protect this sacred place with my life. I am at peace. Farewell, Commander.